What's up, guys? So a lot of y'all seem to enjoy the insurance video where we broke down exactly how much it costs to insure all of the trucks here on the channel, and then we broke it down individual, and honestly it was pretty surprising for a lot of y'all. And so I figured, since unfortunately it is tag renewal time here, we just go down to the DMV, pay our taxes and tags and all that bull crap, and once again just break it down and share with y'all how much it costs to legally have each one of these trucks on the road, which the number of trucks we have currently is pretty crazy, and it's all thanks to y'all, but it is 9 trucks, which just blows my mind now. 7 of which are legally titled and tagged for us to drive on the road, but we're gonna make it 8 today, and then probably next week we're gonna make it 9 out of 9, and then we're probably gonna sell a truck. But either way, before we can go down to the DMV and absolutely obliterate our credit card, we got to talk about Reggy. Where has this truck been? Because y'all haven't seen it in over a month, and we literally just bought it 2 months ago, and I was so fired up and excited about fixing and modding and just getting out and driving the truck. Well, if y'all watched the previous videos, we took the bed off, we inspected the frame, everything was looking great. We found the reason for our evap code, which was the hose that runs from the fuel pump to the evap canister back here to whatever this guy is. And so I got on the internet and I was like, okay, we're just going to order up a new one. That's going to be one problem fixed. Wrong. They're discontinued. You can't buy them anywhere. The only people that I found selling them are one seller on Amazon, which I obviously bought. It was like $119. Absolutely stoked to get that in. Waited an entire month because there was delays in shipping. And now supposedly the package is lost and they can't find it. I'm tired of waiting. I want to fix that. I want to get the bed back on. I want to get this thing slammed and rowdy. And so today we're just going to attempt to repair it. I'm thinking, can I just put the fuel line over the top and clamp it down? That will definitely work on this one. But will it work on this guy? Possibly. Yep. Throw the T in. There's one. So then now this piece, how much do we cut off it? But I think we'll go ahead and throw this in the truck and actually fix it on the truck. Now we know exactly how far we got to extend everything and work it on there. Clip that in. Now we just got to extend this last one out, which this guy basically just a tiny little bit. Boom. There it is. Well, as much as I would love to drive Reggy to the DMV, we don't exactly have taillights. So we're going to take Chomper for that, as well as pick up a couple more clamps to finish this install out. Unless I'm just wrong, I don't even think liquid fuel goes through this. It's just a vapor hose going to the canister into the back of the fuel tank. So the gas tank is actually breathing. And when you put your fuel pump into here, or the handle, like, it doesn't click off. It'll actually pump all the fuel into here until this gas tank is full. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is going to be totally fine. Obviously we got full access with the bed off. Once we run it, we'll be able to see if there's any leaks or if the code comes back, any of that. But I think she's going to be fine. So let's go to the DMV, probably fight a huge crowd, and probably then get smoked by how much it's going to cost. In my infinite wisdom, I have decided to go to the DMV at 10:45, probably the worst time ever to try to get in here and not sit for like 5 hours because everybody comes here on their lunch break to try to get the crap done. So I'm probably going to go in here and cry for like an hour or two. Well, thankfully we did get in and out of the DMV really quick, but we got absolutely destroyed. But it's got me and a little Hunt Brothers Cream Dr. P helped ease the pain. Let's go back to the farm, we'll go over it. Almost forgot to get our new clamps. Freaking sweet blazer. We got all our new clamps on. She should be good to go. So let's go ahead, turn our ignition on, reset our codes. All right, it's done. All right. Go ahead and crank the truck up, let her run for a bit, pull her down there, see if our code comes back, and then we'll talk about all of our tags, titles, and fees. Obviously, we got no taillights on Reggie, so we can't take it down the road, but we did piddle around in the yard for a couple of minutes, and it hasn't popped a check engine light yet, but I know it's going to because there was a couple of other codes that we haven't addressed yet. However, I'm hoping the EVAT one does not return thanks to our little patch job on the broken hose. Now, hopefully the new one will actually show up and it's not some kind of scam. We'll throw this thing in the trash, we'll install that new unit, and be good to go. But hopefully for the time being, this will work because I am tired of having this thing sit. At least now it ain't gonna get water in it, and it should be okay. We'll just have to see. Either way, DMV time. How bad did we get scorched today? Pretty bad, not gonna lie, because basically I'm paying to just drive the vehicles on the road. ITT are the things that are not fun to pay for here on the channel. Insurance, tags, and taxes. All three of which you're just paying, just like you're just handing money over to just exist. Like, it sucks buying the truck sometimes, but then like you have the truck, and those three things you're paying to exist. So it sucks. You're just basically throwing money away. Either way, we got a couple of ties for the same price. So starting off from here in the future, after I paid sales tax on Reggie today, it will technically be the cheapest, but it's falling in number 2 today. Number 1, we actually have a tie, which one of the trucks makes sense, the other one does not. Our 1998 Dodge Ram 1500 is the cheapest, the second gen. It makes sense, which it's not here. It's at the body shop, going on 3 weeks now. I'm trying to hold it together, but your boy's getting frustrated with these delays. $33.17. Now, the exact same price as well for a truck that doesn't really make sense, but I'm not going to complain. The VMAX, our 07 GMT 900. Why is it the same price as a 98 second gen? Does not make sense. The GMT 900 hate is just, it's unreal, even at the DMV. Either way, I'm not complaining because it is cheap, but it doesn't make sense why those are the same. Whatever the case, that's about as dirt cheap as you can, be. If you stretch $33 over 365 days, you ain't paying much to drive your truck every single day. So, either way, coming in number 2 is technically Reggie on money spent today, because we did get this truck put in my name, so I had to pay sales tax on it. $145.28 of sales tax, and then the tag itself for the remainder of the year, $28.17. So really, really cheap. I like that. Now, number 3, we have a 3-way tie, 2 of which make sense. The other truck does not make sense. So we got Gamble, our 04 F250, and we got the LBZ, our 07 Classic 2500. Those two make sense. Comparable years, comparable like classification, being both 2500s. And then the third tie is Larry. Why is Larry not the cheapest? It does not make sense at all. That is the cheapest truck that I've ever bought, and I always put like the actual price that I buy trucks for on the bill of sale and everything, and pay the proper taxes on them and stuff, and that was $1,000 when I did that on Larry. Why is the tag still just as expensive as these? I don't know. Hopefully the wind's not wrecking y'all as well right now. Either way, $78.17. Still not terrible, but very weird that Larry is the same as, the Duramax, whatever the case. Number 4 is weird as well, because we already said the Duramax, which this truck to me should definitely be cheaper, but it's Chomper 06 1500 crew cab is somehow more expensive than a 07 2500 crew cab. I don't know how they figure all this crap up, but $83.17. I was gonna say, because a couple of the trucks I do have custom tags on, and a couple of the other ones I don't. But Chomper I do, and the LBZ I do, so that does not make sense. But yeah, each one of the like custom tags, whether you get a name on it or a like barber's tag, it's like $50 more. You can change both, or you can just change one. Either way, Chomper's $83.17. I don't know why it's more expensive. All right, number 5 is Lauren's car, which brutal. $305.69. That's not fun. And then the most expensive, as you probably have guessed, is Cheat Code, our 24 F-150. $345.81. Now, for some reason, I did not want to take and get the... Why am I brain farting? I didn't get this put in my name and the OBS put in my name in the same day. For some reason, I didn't want to do that. So, haven't done the OBS yet. It'll probably fall in line. Sales tax is going to be more than Reggie for sure. But as far as the tag goes, I don't really know. Somewhere around there, if I had to guess. Either way, grand total, $1,208. $1,208.97. That hurts. That's literally just throwaway money just to exist. Once again, like I said, brutal. 1,200 bucks just gone. Hopefully you enjoyed this insightful video, a little behind the scenes, similar to the insurance video where we talked about that. If you're interested in that, you might be shocked by it more than today's video. I'll have a link to it in the description. If you want to see more videos about like how much things cost and like the behind the scenes things, how much we spend each month on mods, those kind of videos, we might could do that if you're interested in it. As well as I've always kind of teased the idea of going through all the trucks and giving a, I paid exactly this, I paid exactly this. We've done it before, but we've got a lot of wide ranges in vehicles price-wise right now. And it's always a little scary because you never know which one I want to sell. And then if people all know about what I paid for it, then it's hard to sell. So anyways, that's it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. See y'all boys in the next one.